Depending on the weather and the conditions, you might want to adjust the way you drive the ball. Today we're going to show you how. We all know that the weather's been pretty chaotic here in Southern California, especially in Orange County the last few months. Today I want to talk about how to maybe adjust the way you drive the ball to help you in certain conditions. What we have here is just a standard regular setup for me. When I'm driving the golf ball, I try to have the ball just slightly inside my left foot. I widen my stance out about shoulder width. I have a slight tilt back on the ball, so what that means is my center of gravity is a little bit more behind the ball as compared to be like 50-50 over both feet. And then when I hit the golf ball, I'm just gonna, when I hit it, and I have a standard place where I kind of like to see the ball. I like to see it, if there were 10 floors, I like to see the ball around the 7th or 8th floor when it flies away. And what I want to talk about today is when it's raining a ton and the conditions are a little wet, we probably want to hit the ball a little higher because we know when it hits the ground, it's not going to really roll out. So when the ground is soft and it's wet, what I try to do is I will tee the ball up as high as I possibly can make it with the standard tee that we give out here at Monarch Beach Golf Links. I'll move the ball a little bit far forward in my stance, so even closer to my left toe. I'll tilt a little bit more behind the ball. And when I swing, I'll take a few swings, obviously, and I'll practice so I can get used to this new setup. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to launch the golf ball higher. Try to get it at more like the 10th floor, maybe the 11th floor. I want that ball to fly as far and as high as it can because I know when it hits the ground, it's not going to roll out. And then on the opposite side, now that we finally have sunshine, it's going to start to dry out. When we get to like midsummer and when we get to the drier kind of the Santa Ana conditions, I tend to love to use the fast firm greens, the fast firm turf. So what I'll do is the opposite. I'll put the ball, I'll lower it down about half as high as I normally will. I'll put the ball more towards the middle of my stance, maybe just slightly in front of middle. I'll keep a little bit more weight on my forward foot. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to almost trap the ball and hit this line drive so that when it goes down the fairway, it rolls as much as possible. So what I've demonstrated is when you have like a standard way you hit a golf ball, that's kind of the norm. When it's wet, you're going to try to launch the ball higher. And when it's dry and firm, you can even try to hit more of that running kind of punch, low driving type of drive. That's your Monday Mulligan here at Monarch Beach Golf Links.